our founder, St. Ignatius, and his friend, St. Francis Xavier, for whom we're named, they wanted you to make this great discovery of your intellect, of your power, of your physical power, of your knowledge. They wanted you to make all these discoveries of how deeply you're able to love other people, but not so that you can kind of go isolate yourself from the world. Ignatius's big charism for not only the Jesuits that he headed up, but for all of us as sons of St. Ignatius, is now we go out into the world. It's always a missioning, to go out into the world and to give to the world what you've received.
Originally, when the Jesuits started schools, St. Ignatius was very much against charging tuition. He wanted Jesuit schools to be fully funded, fully endowed from the beginning. It was really only when we came to the United States that we started charging tuition and families started contributing. It was more of a cultural thing that the American Jesuits adopted.
And it's part of the culture of the Society of Jesus that we are bringing to all of our apostolic works. I find with our mission trips here, our young men are hungry to help people who are in need. We have 90 boys going throughout the United States and Latin America to go on mission trips. They come back with a real sense of, the world is not necessarily a just place. I do have certain honors and privileges just by the fact that I am an American citizen. And yet we live in a world culture today. More and more so, we're experiencing it all the time, that we are a school and a city and a country that now has to relate very clearly to the rest of the world, and especially people who don't have much.
The Board of Trustees truly looks at the mission statement before making any decisions. So when we decided to put in the Companions program to help disadvantaged students who had the potential to come to St. X but maybe didn't quite have the educational background, we didn't hesitate as a board to make that commitment, because that kind of commitment is so important to us.
When you talk to students, the thing that they talk about the most in their formation here is that principle of being committed to justice and really being able to be a voice for those people who don't have a voice. And so when I think about St. X, that's what I think about. I think about a group of Christians and young men and faculty and parents and alums who really embrace that.
As long as we stay on mission, we are fine. It costs money to run a school on mission. We have additional programs that many schools don't have. We have a religious studies program. We have really a strong faculty, staff, professional development program, spirituality things for our faculty and staff. All those are very important in order to support these young men here at St. X and get them on the right trajectories for life.